Will you be replaced?
This is about you, not me.
No, this is definitely about you.
I am Siri.
No shit. Hello guys, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com. Let's talk about the iPhone 6s. Yes, as in success. And 6s Plus. So this is definitely something I've been waiting for quite a while. Actually, pretty much 2 years to be exact. Because my iPhone 5s has seen better days. The battery sucks. It's not as quick as it used to be. So yeah, it needs to be replaced. This thing needs to go on my iShrine. And I will happily be buying myself the iPhone 6s. So what's new? Well, first of all, the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus are both available in 4 finishes. We have silver, we have gold, we have space gray, and finally, just like the new Apple Watch, we have rose gold. Now, personally, I'm trying to decide between silver, gold, and space gray. I really enjoy my gold iPad mini 3, and it would be nice for them to match because I'll likely be getting the iPad mini 4 in gold. Who knows? But you know what? I can worry about that in just a bit. Actually, this Saturday when pre-orders go live. Damn, that's quick. But more excitingly, let's talk about features. What is actually new on the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus? Well, first up, we have 3D Touch, which is basically Force Touch functionality on the Apple Watch, but on the iPhone. And I gotta say, Apple, you guys definitely did your homework. I mean, because this doesn't seem like Apple's taking shortcuts. They have genuinely taken so much time and just put so much effort into making 3D Touch incredibly useful, at least from my perspective, and judging from what they showed on the slides during the keynote. So just like Force Touch on the Apple Watch, 3D Touch on the new iPhones will vary from app to app, which is a good thing and a bad thing. A good thing because it's going to be very interesting to see what 3D Touch does on this app, and that app, and that app. And a bad thing because sometimes users will be confused, like, what does this do? What does that do? What does that do? But you know what? It's just a learning experience, not a big deal. If anything, I'm excited to use it myself. And just like the Apple Watch, you see a trend here? The new iPhones will have the Taptic engine, which is definitely a nice surprise. But guys, you know what? Just check out apple.com for all of the examples you can do using 3D Touch. It really is pretty sweet technology. Okay, so what else is new? Well, we have an A9 chip, which apparently is optimized for real-world use. Hey Siri now works without having your iOS device plugged in. Thank you, that's all I wanted. Touch ID is now 2 times faster. That's always a good thing. We have an all-new iSight camera, which is always a huge deal with these S upgrades. Going from the 3G to 3GS, 4 to 4S, 5 to 5S, and it's no different coming from the 6 to the 6S. This all-new iSight camera is 12 megapixels, which is pretty cool. But Apple, I will say that I'm quite disappointed to see that the iSight is still not completely flush with the aluminum. Come on. Now, is this a huge deal? Probably not, because I'm going to have a case of my iPhone like I always do, so it's not a deal breaker. But still, it would have been nice to see them squish that down to be completely flush. The iPhone 6s and 6s Plus do support 4K video recording, which, yes, I realize is nothing new in this industry because other phones have been doing it for quite some time. But I am really glad to see that Apple is making 4K video a priority. Now I just need a 4K monitor and or TV. Maybe soon. We also get a brand new FaceTime camera, which is 5 megapixels. Pretty cool. And this is something that's new to me. Apparently the Lumia phones have been doing it for a little while now. Live photos. So basically, let's say you take a picture with the 6S or 6S Plus. Boom, you took a picture. Well, it takes some frames before the picture and some frames after the picture to kind of turn it into a live photo. Which I don't know how often I'm going to find this useful, but it's one of those features that you could say, hey, look, my phone does this. So, hey, with that said, I'm excited to give it a try. But even better, live photos can make your Apple Watch more interesting by making it your background, which is made possible with the watchOS 2 update coming out in just a few days. Okay, so there is so much more to say about the new iPhones, but guys, just go to apple.com. I'm just giving you my brief thoughts as I go. But I will say this, nothing has changed in terms of the upgrade pricing from $199 to $299. And I say that in a good and bad way. Good because it's not more expensive, but bad because unfortunately, the iPhone 6s, it still starts out at 16 gigabyte storage capacity. Why? Why, Apple? Why must you do this to me? Especially if you're making 4K videos such a big deal, we need to start out with at least 32 gigabytes. Now, with that said, you know me, I'm gonna go mid-range, or maybe I'll even go for the top range, I don't know. But still, it's just very odd that Apple continues to stick with 16 gigabyte at the base model. I don't get it. Maybe it's costs, I don't know. But I will say this, Apple introduced something pretty cool. It's called the iPhone Upgrade Plan, which allows you to upgrade to a new iPhone every single year for apparently less the cost. Now, obviously, I have to compare this cost to what it would cost with AT&T, but still, more options. Hey, that's always a good thing, right? But again, just go to apple.com for all of the information you need to know, because I would really hate to mislead you with false information. But this information is true. Pre-orders start this Saturday, September 12th. But starting September 25th, iPhones go on sale. And guys, honestly, that's sooner than I expected. So Apple, thank you, because like I said, the iPhone 5S, it's a great phone, but come on, it's time to go. So, not too long from now, this iPhone 5S, like I said earlier, will be in my iShrine. And finally, Apple did announce very briefly that iOS 9 will be available as a free update, obviously, like always, but starting on September 16th. And I believe that's next Wednesday. So, that's not bad at all. So guys, keep in mind, whether you're getting the new iPhone or not, iOS 9 will breathe somewhat of a new life into your current iOS device. So either way you look at it, you're getting some new features, so enjoy them. So guys, there you go. Those are my brief and unorganized thoughts on the iPhone 6s. It has been quite the long day. This is my 4th video in a row, so you can imagine the physical toll creating all these videos has on a single person. But you know what, guys? I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for your support. And don't forget, check out apple.com, because Apple announced so many new things today. And that is where I must go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.